Gemini, welcome to my channel Cancer Moon Oracles. My name is Rosa and I am coming in with your bi-weekly love reading, where in this video we're going to take a look at a no contact situation between you and someone that you're currently not speaking to. Feel free to like, share, subscribe if the reading resonates. Remember, roles can always be reversed. Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising Gemini placements are welcome. This morning we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot. And I'm going to just begin shuffling the cards and just talk to you about the volume of my readings, because I did have some Cancerians on one of the readings that I did for them mention that the volume was really low. I don't want that to be your experience, so please let me know. I'm not using anything different that I haven't used in the past. Microphone is the same, camera is the same, so please let me know. My only suggestion is that if you are experiencing low volume, check your device, use a headset or headphones if you have access. If you have access to a larger screen like a TV or a PC or a laptop, try that as well. Okay. So let's begin. Let's find out how this person that you're in no contact with is currently feeling towards Gemini. We have the Three of Wands with the Five of Wands and the King of Cups. How does this person currently feel? The person that you're connecting to, or that you may be connecting to, may be a Scorpio here with the King of Cups. We have the Two of Wands also with the Four of Pentacles. What I'm noticing with the Five of Wands here is I'm really noticing here with the Five of Wands that there are many different people who are fighting for power, who are fighting to reach the top. Okay, so this person feels that there is maybe perhaps like a power struggle going on, where either of you are not able to maybe see eye to eye. And I'm inclined to say here that this person feels at this time that it is best to keep their distance. Three of Wands is here, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. All of these cards, including the King of Cups, are pointing to this feeling and sensation that it is best to keep their distance for now. The Two of Wands indicates or points to me that it's like safe. It's a safe space, or it's a safe place to be in, because it's like a comfort zone here. This person's looking out, but it's like it's safe. It's a safe spot, or it's a safe place, especially with the Four of Pentacles, right? It's like this person sort of saying it's best that I stay here, wherever he is for this person, wherever it is that, wherever they are. Okay. Now, the King of Cups is the energy of someone who has deep feelings, who has a lot of love, who is capable of loving and feeling very deeply. Now, I don't feel like this person does not care about you or dislikes you or anything like that, because the King of Cups wouldn't have showed up otherwise, right? I feel like this person may have an immense amount of love for you. This person may not be showing it because the King of Cups on the outside may be keeping a very cool and calm exterior, but deep down inside, this person has a lot of love and a lot of feelings that perhaps they're choosing not to reveal or show or express towards you right now. Okay. All right, well, I'm just going to expand on the King of Cups. The Queen of Wands. I will say here that this person still does find themselves very much attracted to you, even though they are not showing it, even though they may not be expressing it. The Queen of Wands and the King of Cups, that's water and fire, and water and fire tend to make steam, and that can be a very passionate connection, relationship, but it can also burn. Like water can put out fire, so I feel like the fires have been dampened a bit here, because the King of Cups for me is a very passive energy, especially if it's not active. And I don't see this King of Cups taking action here. Well, we're expressing feelings, so it wouldn't be relevant. So, yeah. Sometimes the King of Cups can withdraw as well. So I'm seeing someone here who feels like it's best to withdraw. All right, let's take a look at what this person wants. Well, and I just want to touch on the Queen of Wands. Sorry, Gemini, but I'm viewing the Queen of Wands as perhaps you. Now, remember, roles can be reversed, but the Queen of Wands is she's an empowered queen. She's a very confident queen. She's a very strong queen. She's assertive as well. So this person may find you to be, what are the words I'm looking for? Maybe difficult to handle or hard to handle. Maybe this person finds you too strong for them. Maybe even a little bit controlling. Not too controlling, but dominating. Just there's a forceful energy there. Opinionated. All right, let's see what this person wants. The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords. What does this person want with Gemini? I like that the Ten of Swords is here because clearly this person wants this maybe difficult time, which is this no contact, this separation. They want this painful period, this uncomfortable period to come to some kind of an end. Okay, they want it to come to pass, which is the Ten of Swords. They want this uncomfortable, painful period time to come to pass. Okay. I like the Knight of Cups because it's touching the King of Cups here. So like I said earlier, the King of Cups is, to me, it feels very passive. The Knight of Cups is that action that we want to see, okay? So it kind of looks like this person does have intentions to maybe approach you, contact you, reach out to you, maybe extend an invitation to meet with you, especially with the Ace of Pentacles here. So it kind of looks like this person has intentions here to extend an offer to maybe meet with you, catch up with you, spend time with you, in the hopes to, you know, turn a new leaf, in the hopes to, you know, start over. Okay, so that's their intentions. I am going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, look at this. We have the Six of Swords. It kind of looks like this person does want to leave, you know, some kind of rough patch or difficult time behind them. They want to move past that now. I can see it here even with the Ten of Swords. They want to move the situation to calmer waters, the Chariot and the Three of Pentacles. So it kind of looks like this person maybe in the near future, it kind of looks like they're planning to come and see you, or they're planning to organize to meet with you. Yeah. Very much so. Planning to come and see you, or planning to organize to meet with you. So be on the lookout and hear out for that. Let's see what their actions will be over the next week or two. All right, what will their actions be? We have the Ten of Wands with the Chariot. Yeah, nice. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, I like that the Chariot is here for their actions, because the Chariot is confirming the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So it kind of looks like whatever they're intending, they're going to follow through with their actions. Does that make sense, Gemini? So I love that the Chariot is here for their actions, because it shows me here that they will approach you, okay? That they will come towards you. And it looks like with the Knight of Swords, sooner than you think, okay? A lot sooner than you think. So as soon as the Knight of Swords for me is as soon as they make that decision, and it might just happen in the spirit of the moment. You know, the Knight of Swords, it happens quickly. It happens instantly. So that's what I see here. Okay. I do want to clarify the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here for this person's actions? The Four of Swords. So I'm seeing the Ten of Wands as some kind of like maybe personal struggle that they're going through, which when I say personal struggle, it's kind of like it's taken from the dynamic, but it's something that they will heal through. Okay, so the Four of Swords is a healing energy, and it only happens when you take time out for yourself, you know. So when it comes to this person's actions, this person is showing me here that they're healing through something. They're healing through like an inner story, or a story that they have been telling themselves, which is something along the lines of like, oh, this is hard, or this is difficult, or relationships are hard, or something along those lines. But once they heal through that and they work on that, that's when they will show their face. That's when they will approach you. That's when they will come towards you. Because what they're going to work out here is, you know, all relationships aren't easy. No relationship is easy. And this relationship for them, what they're going to work out here is, or what they're going to reflect on is, it is going to be worth it. You know, of course, relationships take work, but they're going to heal through a different story, and they're going to heal through a story, and they're going to see something from a different perspective. They're going to see this story from a different perspective, is what I want to say. The reason why I say that is because there's a stained glass window here, and for me that's representing a different perspective or a different viewpoint on something, on the way that they've been looking at something. Yeah? Oh, hopefully I got that out the right way. Hopefully that's making sense. All right, let's grab some advice for you. All right, Spirit, Angels and Guides, what's the advice for Gemini? What advice can we give to Gemini? King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of, and the Seven of Swords. Advice. Give me a moment. Okay, so I'm trying to decode the Seven of Swords, and it kind of feels like you don't want to let this person get away with something. The advice here is that you don't want to sort of let this person off the hook. You don't want to, I mean, they will come towards you, but I feel like the advice here, especially with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving energy. You don't want to be sort of like doing anything too quickly. You don't want to be rushing into anything or just kind of like taking their word for it just because they say to you, look, Gemini, I realize now, blah, 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 blah. For me, the advice here would be, don't let this person off the hook. Keep them accountable, okay? Because the King of Pentacles, he is, he's a very disciplined, for me, a very disciplined and stern king. So I feel like the advice would be to keep this person accountable. Yeah? And don't be in a hurry here with the Knight of Pentacles to kind of just maybe take their word for it, or not sound like a broken record, but let them off the hook. Yeah? Let's take a look at the bottom, the Tower. The Tower. I do see the Knight of Wands underneath. Give me a sec. With the Tower, I'm noticing the lightning bolt, so I feel like you will see a different side, or you will see a different perspective you'll see a different side to this person, or you'll have a different perspective of them. Yeah, like your view of them will shift. I feel here. Tower. Tell me more about this Tower. The Empress. And I want to say with the Empress, make sure then this person isn't undervaluing you or underappreciating you. Okay? All right, let's grab an oracle card to close out your reading. We have Match. Match came through. It says instant attraction, brief encounters, and unpredictability. Match. So, okay. I feel like what this card's saying is that the attraction is still there, but the situation feels unpredictable. Like it's a precarious, or it's still unpredictable. It may be something about this person being too fickle for you, or maybe this person, it just feels like it blows hot and cold. Okay, like, so the attraction is there, but there's something about maybe the dynamic that maybe blows hot and cold. And the fact that you're coming in as the King of Pentacles, like the King of Pentacles looks for stability, predictability, continuity, you know? And you don't want you don't want the fickleness and that hot and cold energy anymore. So it's just something to consider here when dealing with this person. Maybe it's something that you've already considered. Maybe this is something to factor in when this person tries to reignite the connection, or reignite or reunite with you here. So just something to factor in and take in when this person approaches you. So there's your reading, Gemini. Hopefully that resonated. Thank you for your time, your energy. Thank you for all of the ways in which you can show support and love to the channel. Feel free to share this message with any other Geminis that you feel needs to hear this message here today. And I'll see you on my next reading. Thanks, guys.